I decided to make a Roblox fighting game in 1 minute, 10 minutes, and 1 hour.
To be honest, the game isn't that bad, and for a game that's made in 1 hour, I think it looks pretty polished. It looks like something that's been made, that took like a while to make, you know what I mean?
Well, that was a month ago, and now the video has 300,000 views, so I spent the last 30 days documenting the development process of my fighting game. The fighting game I made in 1 hour is called Your Average Fighting Game. At the moment, it was a pretty basic game where all you did was spawn in and start punching people. Yeah, at the moment, that was literally all there was to it. Now, obviously down the line, I want to add a ton of features to the game, but it being day 1 after the 1 hour challenge, the game was really buggy. The biggest bug at the time was, for whatever reason, when you hit players, you would just do a billion hits. Now, while the bug was completely unintentional, it surprisingly made the game a lot more fun. And while I did sort of agree with this, it was, again, unintentional. I thought it was a huge limiting factor, especially because I wanted to in the future add things like abilities and weapons that people would get over time for playing the game. The bug was caused from me not adding a cooldown to the punch script, and I was able to fix the bug pretty quickly. There were some other small hit detection bugs, like not being able to hit 2 people at once, and for some reason you could hit unalived people.
Oh brother, this guy stinks!
So I ended up fixing that stuff too, and that was literally all I did for day 1. Matter of fact, that was the only thing I did for like the first week of the 30 days. Look, I can explain. In that time, I was working on a ton of YouTube videos. At this point, school was starting back soon, and I needed content to post for when I didn't have that much time on my hands. One day, I just decided to randomly check my Roblox group, and I was so surprised. There were so many people every single day asking, where's your average fighting game? Open your average fighting game. When are you gonna update your average fighting game? It was so insane how many people wanted this game, and the crazy thing is the game was never posted under any of these groups and was never made public after I made that video. And it didn't just stop there. Even in my Bubblx Studios Discord server and my Dev Cave Discord server, there were people asking me every day about Your Average Fighting Game. Seeing all of you guys' feedback and support for Your Average Fighting Game really motivated me to continue working on this project. It was day 10 and I was back to working on the game. The next thing I wanted to do was add some animations because at the moment I thought the game was looking a little bit bland. Now I did rip these animations from Toolbox, but I thought they actually came out really nice and made the game look way better already. On day 11, I fixed some more behind the scenes bugs and I changed up the UI. Oh, and I added a box for some reason. At the moment, the box does absolutely nothing, but in the future, I want it to be a really big part of the game. On day 13, I worked on a very minimal camera bobbing effect while walking, and I added a roll, because who doesn't want to roll? This is just something to spice up the movement a little bit, but I've already gotten suggestions to make it a directional roll because at the moment you can only roll forward. I didn't do much on day 14, but I decided to make some particle effects for the box and make it breakable. I honestly really like how it came out, and I think it's really satisfying, especially when you have the sound on. On day 15, I added some UI elements. I added a main menu that counts your stats on the home screen, and I also added a deploy button. I also decided to work on the leader stats and data storage system. On day 16, I wanted to add something that would change the entire PvP system. Yeah, sure, the basic punching was okay. It's just, it didn't feel advanced enough, and there wasn't much of a skill gap when the only thing you could do was click to damage opponents. So I decided to start working on a parry system similar to the one from Deep Woken and Combat Warriors. I decided to start streaming the development of the game live so that the people that wanted this game to come out for so long could see that it's being worked on. Also, you guys had some really good suggestions, and a lot of the stuff that's in the game after the 30 days is only in the game because you guys suggested it. Do anything. After I'm parried, I can do everything. Can't move, can't do anything, right? But the second I press shift, like it starts bugging. Yeah, while making the parry system, I came across a ton of bugs. Eventually, some other people in the chat that knew how to script ended up helping me out. I did it right now, it works? It works? Oh my god. Okay, wait, this might be the method. Okay, wait. This is why my chat, bro. Okay, I'll try the body velocity, but I don't think it will work. Okay, I can't move. Wait. Bro actually cooked. Bro might have cooked. Oh, bro cooked. Bro cooked. Bro cooked. Yo, bro, yo. I don't think you understand how long I was working on that. Now that I had fixed the bug, I could finally start adding effects to the parry. And honestly, I like how it came out. Wait, I actually like that. After I finished the parry system, a lot of people were begging for me to open the game for testing. So I was like, fine, I'll let the people test the game while I'm streaming. Yeah, it was a bad idea. And while for some reason it seemed like people didn't care about the state the game was in, I did. The game was clunky and filled with a ton of bugs, so I got right back to working on the game.
A few moments later.
Mr. Async super chatted $40.
Yeah, while I was updating the game, Mr. Async dropped a $40 donation, which was the biggest donation I have gotten all stream. He wasn't done. Nah, I have 500k Robux, bro. Hope.
Dog, I am. God, this man, me wake up good enough. Give me a good dog.
Lil J edits subscribed to the channel.
To be honest, I didn't even know what to say because I thought bro was joking. I know the guy who donated the Robux is watching this video, so I just want to say thank you because I did not expect this, bro. Well, after that happened, my game started to get a ton of more players, but I thought it was about time to wrap up the stream. So even though I had left the testing session with my game having multiple servers open, it wasn't really ready for the public yet. So I had put Your Average Fighting Game on private. Now, the first thing that was added is this pretty cool main menu screen. You can skip it if you want, but it has that animation just like that. All the stats save on the home screen now. We have kills, deaths, and KDR, as well as new sections that I will get into a little bit later, but just some menu options that I added. The deploy button is the same as always. When you join, there is now jump pads. Now, I just want to clarify, this is not the map. This is literally just a placeholder map so I can test the game with fans. But when I hit the jump pad, it launches you up and you can roll off of it. So I think it's pretty cool for movement. So just like that, you can literally go across the map with the jump pads. Now there is a new kind of effect that happens when you get parried. So there you go, you get this yellow effect on the screen and you are out of the parry. Now with the dummies, everything is normal. You punch, I think it does look a lot smoother, but now we have critical hits. So the critical hit essentially does double the damage as normal, and it flings them, which I think is a really cool addition. There's a 1 in 5 chance of it happening, and it's just something to spice up the the gameplay a little bit. Now, a big thing I wanted to talk about was the fact that I really want to add new weapons to the game and abilities to the game. That's a big thing that I will be working on the next time you guys hear about this game. Now, I have actually started working on the first weapon, which will be the classic sword. Just like the punch, it has the same parry and it has a roll, but it does do a little bit more damage and it has these cool animations. But you can kind of see how it works. I think it's really, really cool. And that is the critical hit happening right there. And we have this new kill animation thing. I'm actually going to show you guys how satisfying this thing is. So yeah, you guys can see this game got a lot cleaner. Now at the moment I am working on this shop screen and it will kind of have this progression bar of every single item in the game. It has all the stats for all of the items, you know, cooldown, crit multiplier, all that stuff. And I really want to add like a ton of weapons to this game, like weapons, abilities, all of that stuff. And I want to add a 1v1 mode so you can actually 1v1 people, similar to kind of how Rivals is. All in all, I think the development of this game so far is going decently well. If you want to contribute to the game by adding suggestions or maybe even testing the game yourself, you can do so in the first link down in the description. It is my Discord server specifically for this game. I do have another one called Dev Cave, which is my bigger server with 10k members. You can also join that one. It is the second one down in the description. Anyways, guys, as I said, I do really want you guys to be a big part of this game because you guys are the ones that motivated me to work on this game in the first place. So if you want to see more videos like this, do be sure to like the video and subscribe for more Roblox content, and I'll see you guys in